Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is D. In today's video, we're going to take a look at everything that I got from Morgan Feeeman. I do believe it's like 40 films that I got from Morgan Feeeman. Let me just check and make sure. Morgan Feeeman, it's 35. So we got 35 films here for Morgan Feeeman. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at my Morgan Feeeman's filmography. All right, we got Clive Owen and Morgan Feeeman in The Last Knights. We got Angel Has Fallen. London Has Fallen. I know Olympus Has Fallen is here somewhere, but we'll get to that one. Chain Reaction. This was solid. I dug that one. We got The Dark Knight. We got the Dark Knight. Batman Begins. The Dark Knight Rises. Okay. We got Deep Impact. And see, I was bitching yesterday about this being on 4K before Armageddon. I know Armageddon is eventually going to get the 4K treatment, but this got a 4K way. I mean, I know some of Cameron's stuff got announced, but I'm not sure. I don't know what's going. Well, no, Armageddon. That's Michael Bay, I think. I ain't hear nothing about a 4K for Armageddon. So Deep Impact got a 4K. Even the Core got a 4K before Armageddon. That's wild. Anyway, Deep Impact. Glory. Gone, Baby Gone. Lucy. Now You See Me 1 and 2. Here we go. Olympus Has Fallen. I like that trilogy, the Fallen trilogy. I like those. I would like to see a fourth one, to be honest with you, with probably Mike Bannon in that retired role. Maybe he's the director, the new director now. I would like to see that. Tell me what you think in the comments. We got Oblivion. I dug this movie. I actually got a free screening for this movie to see it when it first came out, and I dug it. It was a really good movie. It was something different. Good sci-fi. I like sci-fi movies, but I like really good sci-fi movies. You know what I mean? Reds 2. Transcendence. Unforgiven. One of my favorite movies in my collection. Wanted. This is in my top 10. The Shawshank Redemption. This is one of the little digibooks. I like those. That artwork is really, really nice. I like that artwork, and I'm not really usually one to go, the drool over the artwork, but that was really nice. I like that. That was well done. Beautiful. Again, this to me is one of when you say best performances of a guy like Morgan Feeeman, he's up there, but this is one of my favorite Morgan Feeeman performances. One of my tops. Lean on Me. Oh man, he did this. I mean, Morgan Feeeman, he did this. I'm trying to tell you, he did this movie for real. The Sum of All Fears. Another Jack Ryan story. I think it's like 5 or 6 different. And that's the thing, and I said this before, that's what I really like about the character Jack Ryan. He's played by different actors. I would have liked to see, and I said this before, but I would love to see them do something with Alex Cross. Now, we had Morgan Feeeman play Alex Cross twice, and you'll see those movies coming up. And then we saw Tyler Perry play Alex Cross, and he butchered it. I would like to see Alex Cross played by some different actors just to keep that series going, just like with Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan, that's going, and I like it because it's different actors playing Jack Ryan. You know what I'm saying? That's hot. I like that. Okay. Unleashed. My number 1 movie in my collection. I'm dying for the day that this get a 4K release. 7. I love this movie. To me, this is the perfect movie. And Shawshank Redemption is, in my opinion, a perfect movie. There's a lot of movies in my collection that I would consider the perfect. Well, not a lot. Out of all my movies, I would say maybe I could probably pull 50 to 75, and I might even be able to push it out to 100, that I would say is the perfect movie. There's nothing wrong with it. it's just perfect. Because there's a lot of movies I think are really good movies, but I would like to change a couple of things. But there's some movies where they're just perfect, and you don't want to do anything to mess them up. Anyway, Outbreak, $1 Million Baby, High Crimes, banger. And here we go. Here's his two outings as Alex Cross. So we got Along Came a Spider and Kiss the Girls. Kiss the Girls came first, and Along Came a Spider. Now, these are sort of like The Fugitive and U.S. Marshal. They're not a sequel to each other. They're a sequel to the character. They're a follow-up to the character. So, and U.S. and The Fugitive, you had Sam Gerard, who was played by Tommy Lee Jones, also returning for U.S. Marshal with a different fugitive. Same deal here. You got Alex Cross here trying to stop a killer who's killing college girls on a campus. And then he comes back for a conspiracy that's taking place in a very exclusive private school. Banger. And Morgan Feeeman did the hell out of Alex Cross. I dug his performance as Alex Cross. Amistad. This movie right here was sad, bro. This was a tearjerker, but it was a good movie though. Everybody played their part. Now, I mean, wow. Morgan Feeeman, Anthony Hopkins. I love Anthony Hopkins. Demi Soo Hunso, and Matthew McConaughey. This movie is crazy. I'm trying to tell you, it's a good movie. This is one of my favorite non-action sci-fi movies. I really like this movie. The ending is very sad, very touching, and I just like the chemistry that these two had. They had an awesome chemistry on the screen. And you could feel it when you're watching this movie, especially at the end. And that's Jack Nicholson and Morgan Feeeman in The Bucket List. This movie is fantastic. It's a great watch. It really is. From start to stop, this is a great watch. Bruce Almighty. This movie, this was very forgettable to me. Like, as far as Morgan Feeeman, even though he played God, and Jim Carrey, this is one of the more forgettable Jim Carrey movies. And I'm not gonna say I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan, but I am a fan. But this is one of the more forgettable Jim Carrey movies. And we got Bonfire of the Vanities. This showed up in somebody else's, Bruce Willis's filmography. So that's everything Bruce Willis. That's everything Morgan Feeeman. Let's go ahead and recap this one. We'll see where this filmography stack up against the last three. Bonfire of the Vanities, The Bucket List, Amistad, $1 Million Baby. Moving too fast. 7. People said they wanted to see a sequel to this. I'm like, it wouldn't have worked. It really wouldn't have. Fun fact on this movie. Did you guys know that Denzel Washington rejected the role of Mills, the Brad Pitt character? They offered it to Denzel and he rejected it. He didn't like the script. He said the script was all over the place. He said he regretted that. But he went on to do another movie in his place. A good movie. I forgot the name of the movie, but I don't know if it was better than this movie, but Denzel Washington rejected that role. Shawshank Redemption, Wanted, Unforgiven, Oblivion, Olympus Has Fallen, Gone Baby Gone, Glory, The Dark Knight Trilogy, Bruce Almighty, Kiss the Girls, and Along Came a Spider, High Crimes. All three of these are very similar. They're really good movies. If you're a Morgan Feeeman fan and you don't have these in your collection, go ahead and grab them. They're really good movies. Very underrated movies too. Outbreak, Unleashed, The Sum of All Fears, Lean on Me. Probably the best performance of Morgan Feeeman here. Probably. I'm not going to say it's the best movie. The best performance. Transcendence. Red. Now You See Me 1 and 2, Lucy, Deep Impact, Chain Reaction, London Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen, The Last Night. So that's everything Morgan Feeeman. You got 35 films, and I think a lot of those are really good. I'm not going to say really any of these. Some of them are a little bit, but most of these are really fantastic films. Now, where would I stack more? Now, again, when we say filmography, we're talking about what I showed here. I don't have everybody's full filmography. So I would absolutely say his filmography is solid, and I think his filmography is sitting in, I'm going to say it's sitting in 4th place. And the reason why it's sitting in 4th place, he could have bumped Bruce Willis for number 3, but again, Bruce Willis got Die Hard. So, especially the first 3. Bruce Willis got Die Hard, and those first 3 movies are very tough to beat. Now, in my opinion, he didn't beat out Lawrence Fishburne. I don't think Bruce Willis beat out. Well, yeah, he did. So we'll say right now, Samuel L. Jackson is 1, Bruce Willis is 2, Lawrence Fishburne is 3, and Morgan Feeeman is 4. That's where I'm ranking them at right now. So that's 4 filmographies down, and I'll tell you who's next. I know I've been teasing y'all a little bit, but I'm getting ready to tell y'all who's next. Who's next is, we're going to do 34 films from Robert De Niro, and let's see where he chart in this. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.